Okay, good afternoon. Hello, everybody. It is Friday at the Robin's Nest, and we know what that means. That means today we're going to be talking about vocal agility, or rather, working on our vocal agility. But today's session is going to be a bit unique because we're going to do a little bit of talking too. We're going to talk about, how to go about learning runs, why you should, and the things that you want to keep in mind when you do. Because I am a firm believer that it doesn't make any sense to just learn runs for the sake of learning runs, right? If you're going to learn runs, you want to make sure that you know why you're learning it, and you want to make sure that you do it in a way that's going to benefit you for the future. So you don't want to just learn runs for the sake of learning runs, just so you have like all these cool little parlor tricks in your library or arsenal, and you don't know why they're there and you don't know what they're for. You get what I'm saying? So when we work on our vocal agility, we want to make sure that we have all of our reasons, in check. So I'm noticing my camera is doing this weird in focus, out of focus thing every time I move. So if y'all just bear with me for 10 seconds, let me fix it. Let me fix this because it's really driving me crazy. And I want to make sure that, we do things in a way that doesn't look absolutely done. So give me 10 seconds. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. Just a little bit. I think that is what we need. Nope. That's not it either. Oh, God. Okay. Y'all bear with me. Bear with me. Because the focus, out of focus thing was not gonna work. Oh, God. And so the only other option, it seems, is for my head to be super duper low. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Whatever. It's like I go live and if it's not one thing, it's another. You know what I'm saying? So it's like technology, or it's this or it's that. And now today my camera setup is weird. And now I'm like, I have all this freaking headroom. All right. Anyway, the point is, we're going to talk about not just, we're not just going to learn a run today, but we're going to talk about how to learn runs in a way that's going to be beneficial to you and for you as you go forward in your, in your singing. Because you don't want to just learn something for the sake of it. You don't want to just learn something for the sake of it. You want to make sure that you have, you want to make sure that you want to make sure that you learn something that's going to benefit you for the long run as a vocalist. Okay. One more time, because this is not going to work either. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, God. 1 second. When you are the person and the producer and the person who's doing camera and lights and everything, stress is your portion. Stress is your portion. I might just have to leave it be. Oh, I got it. Ha! I win. I win. I win. We got it. We got it. We got the angle. Okay, good. See, I thought I had it. I thought I had the angle before we started. And you might be wondering, like, well, Ashley, why didn't you set it up before you went live? I did. I did. And then I started doing that stupid in focus, out of focus thing. But whatever. It doesn't matter. We're here now. We have the angle. Here we go. Wonderful. Great. So now my mind can be free and I can teach because I don't have to think about the way I'm looking on camera. Wonderful. Let's do our warm up so that we can get into our vocal agility. We've got to make sure that we are ready to sing. So as usual, let's take our head over our left shoulder. See, we had to get this right. It's only the best. Only the best for my nesters and nesties out there. Only the best. I'm so happy. I'm glad I didn't let it go. I'm glad. Because the part of me was like, actually, just let it go. Let it happen. Switch shoulders. But no. And I'm glad I didn't. Okay, cool. Good. Check that posture. Make sure that your back is straight. And we're just going to do a quick warm up today. We're not going to do a whole lot. Chin to chest. Just because I do want to have this discussion. And I do want to teach the run. The run of the day. Okay, let's look up at the ceiling. Take your hand in the center of the chest, pull down. Take your tongue, try to touch your nose. Okay, you can let that go. Gently turn your head from side to side. And you can roll your shoulders. Right, we're going for relaxation. So if you're noticing tension in your body, just go ahead and stretch that part out. Move that part. Move your body. Right, we don't want to be stiff. All right, cool. Let's go straight to our controlled exhale. We won't do the consonant pulses today. Let's go straight for the controlled inhale. Let's jump ahead so that we get our nice beat. All right, so we're gonna breathe in for 4, pause for 2, and then we're gonna S for as long as we can. Pay attention to that upper abdomen because that's where your support comes from, okay? That's where the air support and the breath support comes from. You should have a nice sense of pressure, happening between your pelvis and your... Ready? Here we go. 5, 6. Okay. Breathe in. And... Okay, remember that you are in control, right? You are controlling your breath. So think about it. If you're not lasting very long with your exhale, think about what you might have to do to extend. Are you letting out too much air at the beginning? Are you conserving air as you go along? You know what I'm saying? So pay attention to what's happening if you're not lasting as long as you would like, because you are in control of the breath. Don't let the breath run away without you. You control it, all right? So let's do that again. We're going to breathe in for 4, pause for 2, then S for as long as we can. All right, here we go. Get ready. Breathe. And okay, good. Now, when you're doing this, you know, I don't just, it's not just my personality that makes me move while we do this exercise. You should, you know, try to move too. Don't be stiff, right? Don't try to be like super stiff like a soldier or anything like that. That's actually going to create more tension in your body, and that's the opposite of what we want when we sing, okay? So we're gonna do it one more time. Let's breathe in for 2, pause for 1, and then S. Nice and steady. Here we go. 5, 6, get ready, and breathe. Good stuff. How are you doing? Are you with me? Are you with me out there? Okay, how's it feeling? Hope it's feeling fine. Hey everybody. I'm happy to see you all. Okay, cool. Let's transition. Let's do a little bit of vocalization. And then, like I said, we're going to get into talking about and learning a run for today. Okay, so, that's the wrong instrument. All right, cool. All right, so let's hum. Let's hum. Let's do a perfect fifth today. So we're gonna go. Let's go up. Cool. Oops, let's start here. So you can do lip trills, puffy cheeks, or if you have a Dr. Box, you can grab that. My lipstick is all over this thing. You can tell this is very well used. But I gotta get my lipstick off this thing. But okay, so we got a Dr. Box. That's what it's gonna sound like to vocalize with it. If you want to do puppy cheeks, it's going to be this way. Where air should be coming out through your mouth. And then alternatively, you can do lip trills. But we're going to do our 5-note pattern. Right? It's going to sound like this. Okay, 5-note pattern and then an octave jump. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's go up. arpeggio to go down the keyboard. I don't know what it was about that exercise, but during the exercise, I just got this overwhelming sense of gratitude to be alive and for this to be the thing that I get to do. It makes me so happy. It makes me really happy. And to be here with you all, you know, helping in whatever way that I can. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see. What else should we do before we get to business? Let's do our wheeze to get our to get our vocal cord closure. Okay, so we. Right? Nice and short. Close those vocal folds. We. And then accuracy is also very important here too. So let's go up. We. For me. Couple more. Let's slide now. Just a third and down. All right. Cool. That feels good. I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good too. That's really good on the voice. Very good on the voice. So we're going to get into our vocal agility training for the day. We're going to learn a specific run, okay? But I want to talk to you about how we're going to do this and why we do this, okay? So when we get into vocal agility is, it's got two facets, more, but I would say I would round it out or summarize it in two facets, right? There's the vocal technique of it, right? You gotta have good breath support to be vocally agile. You have to place your vocal well. You have to be aware of what part of your voice you're using. You got to think about, is this in head voice? Is this in chest voice? Is this a mix? What part of my voice am I using? All that stuff matters. So number one, there's a question of vocal technique. The other side of that coin is ear training. You have to have a trained ear if you desire to, be an agile singer. If you want to sing and do all the riffs and runs and the flips and the kicks and all the things, you want to make sure that your ear is trained to what you are doing. Because if it is not, you don't really know what to do, when to do it, and why. And so when, in this age of social media, I sound like an old lady, but in this age of social media, we have run challenges that crop up. People want to learn the next hot run. And that's cool and it's fun and it's challenging. But I want you to make sure that if you are someone who gets really excited about run challenges and all these types of things, like when a new song drops, you want to learn the run. If you're the sort of person who gets really excited about that, make sure that you're covering all the bases when you learn the run. Because it's not just about learning the run. It's about not only understanding the ins and outs of the run, all the parts and pieces, right? You want to make sure that you're learning the run thoroughly and accurately. That's really important. And then you want to make sure that you understand the context of the run. Because if you don't understand the context of the run that you learned, you're not going to be able to use that. And so the whole point of learning runs, and I have a master's degree in jazz, vocal performance, and so one of the things that we had to do as jazz vocal majors is we had to learn solos, right? Right? Chet Baker, I think that's Autumn Leaves, right? And I still remember the whole thing. I'm not going to do it, but I still remember the whole solo. But the reason that we learned the solo was not so that I could just be like, oh, I know how to do the Chet Baker solo from Autumn Leaves. It was so that I would be able to take all those little pieces and things that I learned from that solo in context and apply them wherever it was that I desire. So if you don't train your ear to also understand the context of the run, you're not going to be able to use it to your advantage at all. If you can't hear where else that run can go, or maybe not the whole run, but those bits and pieces, if you don't pay attention to how the run can be applied in your everyday singing, then there's no point, right? You'll gain the agility in doing that run, I suppose. And again, it'll be something real cool that you can do. Whenever you turn the song on, you'll be able to sing along and you'll feel really good about that. But if you want, if you want learning runs and all that sort of stuff to become a part of your vocabulary, you have to make sure that you are really paying attention to the context of the run. Okay, so let me see how quickly I can play this little clip. And I'm not going to play it very much because I don't want to get flagged. I don't want to get flagged. I don't want to get taken off the air. So let me just really quickly see how fast I can play this little thing. I'm only going to play it one time, and then we're going to get into learning it ourselves. All right. But we're gonna learn a Tori Kelly run. Okay. Let's see. Let me find her. So we're going to learn a Tori Kelly run. She's got this really beautiful song on her latest album called Oceans. And look, Oceans is a class. Oceans is school. Listen to Oceans by Tori Kelly. Okay. It's got so much happening. She uses every part of her voice in this song, and it is so good. It's so good. But we're going to zero in. Tori is definitely one of, there's like a riffer and runner Mount Rushmore, or like a contemporary music Mount Rushmore, I think Tori Kelly deserves a spot. Contemporary, right? Because there are so many artists and singers who have done so much heavy lifting for the culture. there can't just be 4. Personally, there can't just be 4. But if we're going to go like contemporary pop R&B, Tori has to have one of the heads. She's got to have one of the heads on the vocal Mount Rushmore for contemporary vocals. Okay, so I really am afraid. I really don't want to get copyright struck. I don't ever want to go back. Wait, Tori, you have to give me a minute. I want to find it. I want to play it. And then we're going to learn it. Okay, we're going to learn as much of it as we can before 1 o'clock. That's the goal. And if we don't get to the whole thing, take all the pieces of things that I taught you today and finish the job. All right, so let me see. I'm looking at the lyrics so I can find it exactly where she does. Okay, here we go. Go, Tori, go. You're the reason I'm alive. You feel like oceans. That's the run we're learning. Okay? I'm not playing it again because I value my channel. And I do not want to get in trouble. Okay? So, did you hear it? Okay, so now we're going to make an attempt. I've already learned this run myself, so I'm going to have to reel myself back to the beginning of the process for you all so we can talk about it and go through the process together. Right? So she's saying the word oceans. Oceans. But you're going to notice as you listen to it, because this is what you're going to have to do, as you listen to it, it's not just oceans. There's so much happening here, right? We have to break this run down into number 1. Okay, what is she saying? We know the word is oceans. All right, cool. But then we have to think about, okay, what vowels is she using? And you would think it's just oceans, but it's not, right? So we got to talk about that. Then we got to talk about how is she singing it, right? How is her voice moving? When is she in what part of her voice? Where is it breathy? Where is it, more forward? Where is it more punched? And all of that stuff comes together to help us learn the run accurately. Because when you listen to somebody do a run, again, it's not just the notes you're learning. You should also pay attention to the way that they do it because there's a clue. There's a clue in there that's going to help you do it too. Sometimes when we try to learn a run, if you try to learn a run in the wrong place, meaning like the wrong placement or the wrong resonance or whatever have you, say the artist is doing it in head voice and you're trying to do it in full voice, you're trying to belt what they did in head voice, you're going to have trouble. You are going to have trouble with that. You know what I'm saying? So in order for that to not be an issue, you want to make sure that you are learning the run in the way that the singer is doing it too. All right, so let's start by figuring out these notes, okay? So step 1, you want to count the notes, okay? And this is going to be a little kind of tricky, a little bit, but you know what I usually do? If you want to get a pen and a piece of paper, right? Because we are studying. We're not just whoa. We want to study. So if you get a piece of paper and a pen, right? You can actually just like give yourself, right? You go da 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 da. Oh, you feel like there it is. Okay, so ba da 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 da. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 19 notes. Right? And so this is how I did it. Right? So I went, oh, can you see it? I don't think, yeah, you can see it. Okay, cool. So you can go da 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 da. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it's 19 notes that Tori Kelly hit. All right. So we know how many notes we are striving for and aiming for. I definitely would not recommend going in like a, straight and trying to figure it out from the beginning. So now the next step is we need to break it up. Let's break it up. So the first bit is Let's do the first 5 notes. All right? And in fact, I think I have to play it one more time because I want to see something. So first 5 notes. Oh, we're in a whole other key now. So it's very quick, but we want to make sure that we're accurate. So let's play that one more time. Oh, those are the notes we're working with. Oh, okay, cool. So let me pull up Logic. Let me make sure this is in the right key too. No, it's a half step up, I think. So we've got the chord progression here. We need our. Okay. That's the ticker. It's still a little fast. Let's slow it down because we want to take it from a place that is, we want to start slow before we try to go straight for it and do everything super duper fast. So we're going to slow it down a bit. All right, this is not even as slow as we could go, but for the sake of time, right, we got those are the notes. That happens on the first chord only. Okay, so let's practice it again. One more time, try to keep your face and your mouth and everything relaxed. All right. One more time. Okay. Okay. So right now we're only focused on notes. We're only focusing on notes right now. So we got the first 5. Okay, let's do it a little faster. A little faster, 5 BPM faster. Okay, here we go. Okay. Da 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 da. Here we go. 5, 6. Wait for it to come back around again so we do it on the right chord. Here we go. And very good. And okay. Last time this BPM. Good. Good. So what you want to do when you're learning all these bits and parts, you want to kind of get used to doing it this way, piece by piece. Think about the accents. Like, it's not just right? It's right? You see where my hand is pushing forward? That's where the accent is. Okay? And there's some other things happening with my mouth as well that are making me able to do this run similarly to the way that she's doing it, right? She's not just going, oh, she's going, oh. It's almost like, right? So all that stuff combined, relaxed, not tensing your tongue and jaw and all that sort of stuff, but then also paying attention to the accents, the vowels, all the things that come together to make this run what it is. I'm realizing as I'm talking that I am not going to get through this whole run if I go at this pace. But It's cool. All right, let's keep going. So that's the first 5 notes. Oh, 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 right? Then what do we got? Oh, 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 oh. And that's going to connect us to the next chunk, but let's add that. So we're making it a little bit longer. Oh, oh. Okay, I feel like I'm rushing, so let me calm down. Because again, that rushed feeling, that feeling like I have to get all this stuff done is contributing to tension, and it's making it difficult for me to sing like I want to. You know what I'm saying? So all this stuff as singers, the stuff that's going on in our minds, I'm just being transparent. The stuff that goes on in our minds contributes to the way that we sing. You know what I'm saying? So I have to kind of clear my mind and exercise a little bit of faith to believe that we're going to get through what we need to today, and y'all are going to feel like you've been helped. Okay, cool. So if we go back to the chords, right, we'll take it slow, and then we'll add that extra part. This is all happening on the first chord, right? That first chord is a major chord. In the scale that she's using, it is the 4 chord, right? So you see how riffs, runs, and ear training go together. This is all happening on a major 4 chord, okay? And that's important. If I had time, I would take you note by note and show you why that's important, right? But the pattern is, oh, okay? That's what we're doing. Here we go. Let's try it again. And so over that one major chord, you've got da 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 da, and that's another thing you can do as well. If you don't want to go, or if you're having trouble going straight for one vowel, because that's what a run is. A run or a melisma is when you do several notes on one vowel. But if you're having trouble getting straight to the vowel, you can also separate it into syllables. So you would go. You can go da 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 da, right? And that'll help you pinpoint the notes a little bit better. That way, when it's time to go da, you have a little bit more confidence. Okay. All right. Let's speed it up a little bit. 5 BPM up. In fact, let's try that now. Let's do it on syllables. Da 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 da. 1, 2, here we go. Da 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 da. One more time. Da 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 da. One more time. Da 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 da. Now let's put it back on the vowel. Oh, whoa. Cool. So now that's the first first 7. Now we're gonna go to the next chord, which is the next part of the run. Oh, da 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 da. Da 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 da. So let's try just the second half. Da 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 da. Let's do that. Da 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 da. One more time. Da 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 da. And if you notice, there's a pattern at the bottom. There's a pattern at the beginning. The same pattern is being repeated again. Is it an octave up? Let me see. So it's not an octave up, but it is a very similar pattern, right? So da 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 da. Okay, let's turn the chords back on. Here we go. I did it in the wrong key again. Sorry, y'all. Da is your first note. Here we go. Da 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 da. Let's wait. Here we go. Da 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 da. Bring it around again. Da 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 da. One more time. Da 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 da. Cool. Let's try to put it on vowels. Here we go. We're halfway through. Actually, we're like, I want to say we're 2/3 through. 2/3 through. So we got da 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 da. That's the new section. So let's practice that. 1, 2, 3. Da da da. 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 Okay, let's put it all together on a broken syllable. So da 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 da. 1, 2, 3. Da 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 da. Okay, let's do it again. It's a little bit, funky. Da 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 da. Let's do it again. Da 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 da. Hi, Terry. I'm glad. One more time. Da 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 da. Okay, last time. And da 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 da. Okay, now remember, all of this is happening over chords, right? So we got 4, 1, 5, 6. So da 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 da. That's 4. Da 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 da. That's 1. Da da da. I think that's. Let me do it. Actually, hold on. Let me turn it on. Da 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 da. Okay, that's all the first two chords, right? Da 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 da. It's happening over 4 and 1. Da 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 da. Again. Da 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 da. Two more times. Da 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 da. One more time. Da 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 da. Okay. I'm gonna do it a little faster. Let's go a little faster. Let's go to 120 because I believe this song is at 135. We're way under. Okay, so if you want to double check, she is at.
You're the reason I'm alive. You feel like
Yeah. So she's way faster than us, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Patience. Patience, my child. Eventually, we do get up to speed with her, okay? But this is the stuff that it takes to get there, because you don't want to put it up to her speed and then be like, right? You want every note that you hit to be clear, just like hers, okay? And it is possible. I know we live in an age of auto-tune and Melodyne and all the good stuff, but Tori Kelly can actually do that in real life. You get what I'm saying? And so that goes to show you this stuff is not impossible. It's not impossible. She's a human being and she's doing it. So that means that there must be a way for us to do it too. And what I'm here to tell you is that this is the process. This is the stuff that makes that possible. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. We got a couple more notes left, right? Because we're, what is it? I can't even, I don't have enough fingers. But da 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 da, right? Da 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 da. And unfortunately, those last two notes are the same, and they have the same like inflection, a little bit of a slide. Da 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 da. Right? Da 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 da. That's how it's gonna end. Okay? Let me know in the chat. Are y'all following me? Can we turn on the chords and try the whole thing? Let me know. Throw it in the chat. Is everybody okay? We're going to turn the chords on. Perfect. I'm so glad. Okay, cool. All right, let's do it. So good. So let's do it on da 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 da. Or da 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 da. Whatever vowels or syllable sounds you guys chose are fine. Just make sure that they're percussive so that you can feel the rhythm of the run that you're doing, right? So we're going to turn the chords on. The chords are at, let's bring it back down to 115. We won't start at 110 like we did before, right? And let's do the whole thing, okay? On da 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 da. Here we go. Gotta wait for it. This is all happening in 2 chords. That's 8 beats. Here we go. Da 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 da. Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Uh-huh. Da 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 da. Times. Da 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 da. One more time. Da 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 da. All right, let's push it. 120. Da 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 da. Here we go. A little faster. Okay. Let's do it. One more time. It's like a marathon. But that's exactly why we did it the way that we did it. It is so that you don't just view it as oceans, right? Right? You want to think of it as oceans, 4 parts. Think of it in 4 parts. That'll make it easier to do. Because if you just think to yourself like, oh my gosh, I have 19 notes to sing, you're going to be like, what? But it's so much better to parse it out, separate it mentally so that it becomes more accessible, right? One of my mentors used to say, how do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time, right? And when he first asked me that question, I think I was like in my early 20s. I was like, what? But it made so much sense. You eat an elephant 1 bite at a time. And so if you think about it in bites, right? Another mentor of mine actually, just recently changed my whole life. My whole life by helping me to understand that even when we practice songs, we need to think about them piece by piece by piece by piece, not as one long marathon song. Because if we do that, then we're gonna be overwhelmed from the beginning, right? The song is gonna start and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, look at all this stuff I have to do. But you just want to think about it piece by piece by piece, and that will help so much. Okay, let's turn the chords back on. Let's try to change this to vowels. Okay, let's bring it back down to 115, and we're gonna do the word oceans. Okay, but again, let's listen to her one more time, because we need to figure out how she's saying oceans, right?
Deep as
So she says, oh, whoa, oceans. So it's not just oceans, it's oh, there are W's in here. And those W's, if you've ever taken voice lessons with me, if you've ever worked with me as your coach, I am pro consonant. Consonants are so helpful. They help and they give our voice a little push boost that they need to get the stuff we want to get out, right? So putting a W in here is not just a stylistic choice. It's actually very smart because it's almost like it gives your voice a second wind. It gives your voice something to hold on to as we're, melismaing all around and about. Okay, so the vowels are. Okay, let me try it from the beginning, and then you try it too. Right? It's oceans. Let me try that again. Oceans. Okay, again. Oceans. Okay. Oceans. One more time. Oceans. Cool. And we can go faster too. But I want to bring up something else here. So now that we're seeing the word, and now that we're seeing how she is using her consonants and her vowels and all that sort of stuff to push this run forward, another thing we want to consider is, how is she singing? What part of her voice is she using? So one more time, and I'm really hoping I'm not racking up copyright strikes.
oceans, deep as oceans.
So what I'm noticing about that is that, first of all, this run is connected to the line before it. So
You're the reason I'm alive. You feel like
So that actually plays a part too. She goes, you feel like oceans. So it's like she's going, you feel like cotions, which actually helps. Again, remember what I just told you about consonants. Consonants really put your voice in the right spot so that you can do what you need to do. So she's not even saying, you feel like, oh, she's going, you feel like, oh, she's going, co. And that's actually pushing her voice forward as well. Okay. And then you're noticing that there's a push and a pull in the way that she's singing it. When she starts off, she's going, it's kind of like her voice is mixed. It's not like, oh, it's not breathy or anything like that. So she's using a mixed voice. But by the time she gets to woo-hoo, you hear that rasp come out of her voice because she's really pushing it at that moment, right? So let me try to pull my mic up and everything. I need my posture to be together, right? Because we got to do it justice, right? So she goes, you feel like, oh, woo, woo, woo. I don't have my rasp. When I was practicing it at first, I was just getting over a cold. So all the rasp that she has in this voice, I had it too. Or it has in this track, I had it too. But I don't have it anymore. I don't know. Maybe I should manufacture it. I don't know. It adds to the flavor of the music. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. You get what I'm saying? I hope so. I hope so. So it's mixed. Oh, push it. Woo. It's like you're going woo. You got to really push when you get to that woo. And then oceans, you open back up to the oceans. Okay? Let's try it. And you know what? The thing about this too, it's actually easier faster. This is hard to do slow. So that's part of why. Like some of these runs are actually, if we could just do them, they would be easier at the speed that they are at. But we have to make sure that we know the run. And so in order to make sure that that is so, we should slow it down and really, really, really dig into it, make sure that we understand it. So let's give it a try. This is feels like slow motion to me. So like oceans. Okay, let's try again. Like like oceans. Really try to get that top note. Like oceans. Right. So I'm thinking about the top note at the beginning of the phrase. But remember what I said about that. We don't do that. We got to think about it as pieces. So like oceans. Those are the pieces. So we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Okay, one more time with this BPM. We got to push it because this feels like slow motion. Here we go. Okay. You feel like oceans. One more time. Like oceans. Let's go faster. 120. Here we go. Get ready. All right. Okay. You feel like oceans. You feel it getting easier? It's easier faster, I promise. It's easier faster. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm going to start it again. And I'm just trying to get my setup to be in the right place. So I'm looking at the right thing. But okay, cool. Okay, we're going to push it in a minute, but let's stay at 120 for now. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Start with like oceans. Get out of your head. Feel like oceans. You feel like oceans. You feel like oceans. Okay. We're gonna push it up. 125. Okay. This is where we at. Here we go. You feel like oceans. You feel like oceans. You feel like oceans. 130. Okay. Here we go. You feel like oceans. You feel like oceans. You feel like oceans. You feel like oceans. I did not breathe. You feel like oceans. Lord, jeez. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. How you doing? Are you still with me? Everybody good? We're almost there. We're almost at tempo. I believe. Let me check. Let me check.
You're the reason I'm alive. You feel like oceans.
Yeah, it's faster than that. So let's push it again. So make sure that you are taking good breaths, right? What are we learning, right? Take good breaths, support your sound, use that upper abdomen support. Think about it in chunks, right? 4, yes, 1,000%, 1,000%. But this is what trains you to have it. Because you do have to do all of that in one breath. And imagine if you were like, I don't ever want to go back there. If it's not up in your eyes, it's dry like bones. You're the water, you're the all that's there. You're the reason I'm alive. You feel like oceans. Imagine if you had to do the whole thing. You have to place your breaths very well. Okay, you have to place your breaths, place your voice, and make sure that everything is where it's gotta be. Because there's if you were doing a cover of this song, there are so many things happening. There's so many things happening here that you wanna be ready for. But yes, 1,000%. It does take so much breath support in order to do this. Absolutely. So make sure that you're taking good breaths. Make sure that you're supporting your sound with your core. It's not here. It's here. Okay, make sure you're supporting your sound. All right, let's do it. Let's push it again. Right? I'm thinking 133. Okay? All right, here we go. You feel like oceans. You feel like oceans. You feel like oceans. One more time. You feel like oceans. Okay, my biggest advice, aside from all the other advice that I've given you already, get out of your head. Get out of your head, right? When I'm not doing it, it's not accurate on my end. It's because I'm in my head. I need to get out of my head, and you do too. All right, I pushed it up to 135. I think this is the tempo that Oceans is in. Let me actually, there's a way to figure it out. Maybe there's someone on the internet who knows the actual BPM. BPM of Tori Kelly Oceans. What is it? 138. Oh, snap. 138. And this is how you know, by the way, AI is not reliable, because I said Oceans by Tori Kelly, and AI said the song Oceans by Tori Kelly does not appear to exist. You are probably thinking of her song Bottom Line or Oceanized by Billie Eilish. What? Artificial ignorance. Artificial ignorance, because it does too exist. Thank you very much. All right, cool. But it's 138. So now we're at 135. Let's give it a shot. Now we're at 135. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Get out of your head. Relax. Remember that we're doing it in pieces. Think that woo. Make sure that you are pushing with your core. It's not here. It's core. And I can't say that enough. Make sure that you're not yelling. Use your core, because that's what's gonna keep you in tune. That's what's gonna give you the power that you're looking for, aside from the placement as well, right? So again, oh is an open vowel. Your larynx is lower. Oh, your larynx is coming up a little bit. Oh, woo. When you get up to woo, you're gonna spread woo, right? And that's gonna make it come out a little bit better. Actually, oh, you feel like oh. You should keep a sense of spread in your face for the whole thing. Kind of smile through it. So you feel like oh, right? There's a bit of a smile, but just by nature of the vowel O, your larynx is a little bit lower on that vowel, and you're gonna have a bit more space. But when you get up to woo, you want to make sure that's woo. Put it up in there. Put it up in there. All right, 138. 138. Let's do it. Let's do it. We are now at tempo with Tori Kelly. Let's do it. Woo. Okay. Here we go. You feel like oceans. You feel like oceans. You feel like oceans. Nope. Again. You feel like oceans. Keep going. We need a little bit of balance. I'm gonna do it with my thingy. Here we go. Okay. You feel like oceans. You feel like oceans. You feel like oceans. One more time. You feel like oceans. I need to stand up. That's my problem. I need to stand up. But how did you do? How did you do? How did you do? Okay, we got up. We got all the way up to Tori Kelly's speed. Okay, so 138 is the BPM of Oceans, and we got there. How do you feel? Let me know. Did you feel like, tell me, how did it feel when I told you what run we were doing versus right now? How did it feel when I showed you the run? And then how do you feel about the run right now? Tell me in the chat. What's the difference? Do you notice a difference in your mindset toward the run? What do you think? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. But you see how it works, right? There are so many pieces and parts and facets to getting runs to be clean and clear and under control. Right? I mean, look, those are valuable things. Clean and clear and under control. Okay? That was definitely a challenge, but it's not nearly as difficult as I thought it would be. What would you say if I told you that runs all are that way? Right? They're challenging and they require you to think. They require you to figure it out. Again, break it in pieces. Figure out the relationship between, this note to that note. Like, you're going to have to apply some brain power, of course, to getting the run correct. But this process is what brings the run down from outer space into an accessible place for you. Because if you just listen to somebody, go off without thinking about what they're doing or taking time to parse out the pieces and the bits to, how their voice is moving, yeah, it's going to feel like I can never. But I mean, I may not sound like Tori Kelly. My voice is not hers. My voice, I have my own set of vocal folds that I love very, very much. I have my own voice. And so, yeah, I'm not going to sound like Tori Kelly. But in terms of vocal agility, it's absolutely attainable. You just have to take it step by step, 1,000%. Right? And I think that the more you do this, and the more you do this way, you're going to find that there are so many runs out there that are not nearly as difficult as you thought. Right? Right. Yeah, I was already excited to do the run and loved working on doing it. Perfect. Good. Okay, cool. Any other thoughts? When I first played the run for you, what was the first thought that you had? Like, were you like, oh, oof, how am I gonna, did you feel that way? Or were you just like, let's do it. I don't care. Tori Schmori. Tori Kelly who? Right? How did you feel about it? But yeah, runs can feel like that all the time is basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah, if you just break it up and do it in pieces. Don't think about the whole thing, right? Because again, that's 19 notes that we just learned to sing in succession. But don't think about it as 19 notes. Think about it as 4 sections of a run that each has its own way of moving. Then on top of that, you think about, okay, what word am I saying? Where can consonants be applied? And the certain types of consonants I think are very, very helpful. So like your W's, they're all helpful actually. W's, P's, B's, T's, K's, right? They're going to help push the voice forward and help, take some of the brain juice out of it. Then make sure that you're not in your head. Because if you're thinking about section 4 while you're singing section 1 is going to fall. Section 1 is not going to be as clean. So think about everything section by section. And then when you get to section 4, or when you're like in section 3, then you can prepare yourself for section 4. Yeah. Okay. Well, Forrest, yeah. How do we then apply? How do we apply the run we just learned and make it a part of your vocal lexicon? Well, that's where some of the stuff I was talking about earlier comes into play, because that whole run, 2 chords, that's a 4 and a 1, a 4 major chord and a 1 major chord. So that means that da 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 works over major chords. Works over major chords. That means also works over major chords. So you need to find you some major chords now that will allow you to use those runs, or use that run, or find another song that has a 4 to a 1 and see if you can plug it in there, right? I want to think if there's a song that comes to mind real quick. There's so many songs that have this chord progression, actually. It's 4-1-5-6. Ba, 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 ba. So many songs have that chord progression. Can y'all throw in the chat what other songs have a 4-1-5-6 chord progression? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm thinking there's a song I wrote actually like 5 years ago that has that chord progression. But that's not going to feel relevant if I use that one as an example. Ba, 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 ba. Dang, now that's the only song on my mind. But anyway, you find other songs that have a 4-1-5-6 chord progression. That means that you can do you can do that over those chords, right? Or anywhere that you have a 4-1, you can do that pattern. That, of course, that also means you need to modulate the run. Ooh. So, where are we at? Yeah. song is in oops. Ah! Okay. Hold on, let me get out of because it's a pedal. Okay. So if we go wherever you hear this pattern, you can do the run. You feel like shines inside of your shines, right? But shines, right? You could do that. So then it would probably be a good thing to shines. You see? Take it up. Who wants to pay for my keyboard lessons? Because I need to do better. But you see what I'm saying, right? Then we take it up. Oceans. Jeez. Right, but you get my point. Ooh, really? Really? By Bobby what's his name? Bobby Womack? Seriously? Hold on. Because that's my favorite song. That's one of my favorite songs. Feel right. Hold on. In my world, only you made me do for love. Hold on. What I would not do. Bobby Caldwell. Hold on. Different key, of course.
Guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love.
So that's what key are we in? Hold on. So not quite. That's you know, that's not a 4165, a 4156. That's a what is that? 6514. It's a 6514. So, but the order definitely matters. The order definitely matters. So 6514. That's okay. All of me. All of me is a 1645. It's a 1645. So it's chords 1, 4, 5, and 6, but they're all in different orders. So for Tori Kelly, we really need it to be in order. It has to be 4, 1, 6, 5. And there are so many songs. There's so many songs out there. 1, 4, 6, and 5 are the most important chords in the major scale, apparently, because every song is some combination of 1, 4, 6, and 5, right? But it's the order matters. the order matters. But the point is, you want to, whenever you learn a run, you want to learn it in as many ways as you can. Get it in your system, modulate it, use it as a warm-up. Study the chord progression so that you know where it goes, because any other song, we can't think of one at the moment. Maybe I'll do a post later that once I figure out what it is. But once you find another song that has the chord progression, you can use that. And specifically, if you find a song that even if a song just has a 4 and a 1 next to each other, you can use most of that run, because most of Tori Kelly's run was over 4 and 1, right? Yeah, 4 and 1. It didn't. When it got to 5 is where she broke it. Ooh, oceans. So you might have to find somewhere else to land if you find a song that doesn't go exactly 4 1 6 5. Like if you find it, and if there's a chord progression that goes like 4 1, something else and something else, you'll have to find something else to land on. But you will have most of that run available to you wherever there's a 4 and a 1. You see? So this was definitely one of the longer lives. We've been on for about an hour and a half, but I hope that this was helpful to everybody who decided to come on and stick around. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this video into an actual post. So you won't see this as a replay. I'm going to edit this so that it'll be an actual post that will be informative for people, to check out and listen to. And of course, for you all too, if you're subscribed to my YouTube, I really appreciate you. You are my favorite person in the whole world if you're subscribed. In fact, if you follow me at all, if you care about the Robin's Nest and what I do at all, you are my favorite person in the whole wide world. I'm so grateful to be able to serve you and help in whatever way that I can. And so in speaking of serving you, let me know, go in the comments of any of my videos. Let me know what you want to study and learn in the future, and I will get to work on making videos and making our live sessions on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays reflective of the stuff that matters to you all. Let me know, okay? I wanna make it good. I wanna make it good for us, okay? So yeah, I think before we go, I think we should do a cool down, because we worked our voices for about an hour. More than that, actually. And I've been talking for an hour and a half. So I'm definitely going to cool down. We're going to do a cool down. But before we do, I want to make sure that you know what's going on at the Robin's Nest. Yeah, it's time for our Robin's Nest announcements. It's time for our Robin's Nest announcements. Let me pull it up, because the people got to know what's happening, okay? And so if you want to be involved in the Robin's Nest, if you want more from me, if you appreciate the way that these lives go, and you want to get more information, if you are an artist, you're the one that I come on live for, you're the one that I create packages and exercise collections and everything for. I do it for you. And so I want to make sure you want to tune your ear with some really fun exercises that will help you with shifts between major and minor scales. Scale Benders Volume 1 is where you want to go. It's really, really great, again, in terms of making sure that your ear is able to hear the subtle shifts that can happen in music. The difference between major and minor is just half steps. I think that personally, half steps are one of the most powerful intervals in music, because if you just change something by a half step, you change the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to practice shifting your half steps, if you want to fine tune your ear, you want to work on your intonation, Scale Benders Volume 1 is available right now. The link is in my description. If you're watching me on Instagram, the link is in my profile. So that's number 1. Number 2, Better Ear Bootcamp is coming October 23rd through the 25th. I'm doing a 3-day virtual event that will teach you how to find keys by ear, how to follow chord progression. So if you were having trouble with what we were just talking about like finding the chord progressions that also are the same as Oceans by Tori Kelly. You know what I'm saying? If you want to learn how to do that, and also if you want to learn how to approach harmonization, then you want to come to Better Ear Bootcamp. It is a 3-day virtual event. We talk about all these things in depth. You're going to get a lot of insight that is going to make you so much more comfortable, so much more confident as you continue to pursue your career in music. And it's 3 days virtual expertise, so you're going to get so much information. It's just $20. So if you want to sign up, it is in my profile and in my description if you're watching me on YouTube. I would love to see you at Better Ear Bootcamp. You've got until the 23rd at noon to sign up, so don't hesitate. Go ahead, jump in, and I would love to see you and help you get better at all those extremely important music skills. If you want to succeed in music, you gotta know the stuff that we talk about at bootcamp. So get into it. Okay? The Nest Workshop series is another way that you can jump into the Robin's Nest. Every month I do 3 workshops. That's vocal workshop, songwriting workshop, and ear training workshop. We talk about different topics that again are going to add to your comfort and confidence as an artist. Okay? And so tomorrow is actually our next workshop day. 11 o'clock, we're going to do vocal workshop. We're going to talk about how to study a vocalist. Much like what we talked about today, I'm going to go through the stuff to look for when you listen to vocalists that will make you a better vocalist. So that's number 1. That's 11 o'clock Eastern. At 1 o'clock Eastern, we're doing songwriting. We're doing arrangement 101. So if you're a songwriter and you want some tips on how to arrange your music to sound like a full song, then you want to come to songwriting workshop, arrangement 101. That's tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern. And then we do ear training workshop at 3 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to do an open ear training session. So we're just going to do a bunch of exercises that are going to help our ears be mo better. Okay? And so if you want to be part of not 1 or 2, but all of those workshops, all you have to do is subscribe to the Nest Workshop series, and you can do that for as little as $0 a month. If you do that tier, you will get to view the workshops. You won't get to participate, and you won't get to have any questions answered, but at least you will see the information. This is exclusive information that I only offer people who are in the Nest. So if you want me to go more in depth on the stuff that, I maybe graze on the Robin's Nest Live, then you want to be in the Nest Workshop series. Again, you can join for as little as $0 a month. Okay? And that's it. That's it. I think we had a really, really good session today. Like I said, let's do a quick cool down because we really worked our voices today. So let's cool it down. Okay, I'm going to grab my Dr. Vox. You can do puffy cheeks or lip trills. I forgot the word lip trills for some reason. But you can do puffy cheeks or lip trills, whichever one you prefer. Okay, I'm going to grab my Dr. Vox. And we're going to, again, in keeping with our tradition, we're going to warm down, cool down, I should say, in the shape of a major 7 chord. Very relaxing, beautiful, fluffy. Yes. And so we're just going to float down, right? So that's going to be either or Dr. Vox. And if you want a Dr. Vox, by the way, you can get one at 10% off from the Robin's Nest. That's 10% off on me. The link is in my description and the link is in my profile on Instagram. I swear by this. I never warm up without this. This is my thing. The only thing that I use. But anyway, let's do it. Here we go from the top. couple sirens. Okay, there it is. There it is. We had a great time today. Oh, I had a great time today. I hope you had a great time too. I had an excellent time hanging out with y'all today. Getting our Tori Kellys together, getting our vocal agility together. You're welcome, Forrest, and you are welcome. I feel like I know who you are, baby girl, but I don't want to miscall you. But I'm glad that you were here. Glad that you hung out with us today. And again, I am live. The Robin's Nest is live, I should say, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon. So join me on Monday. We're going to be doing some vocal warm-ups together, some sing-along vocal warm-ups that promote our vocal health. Wednesday, we do ear training, and on Friday, we focus on vocal agility. Again, I hope to... Hey, Jay! Wait! Like Jay. Like VJ. Don't tell me my darling was in the chat the whole time when I did not know. Hello, Jay. But I'm glad that you were here. I'm glad that you hung out. And yeah, I hope to see you again. Yep, it's DJ. It's Jay. All right, cool. So, Scale Benders, Volume 1, Major Minor is available now. Grab it if you want to fine-tune your ear. Join me for Better Ear Bootcamp, October the 23rd through the 25th. I would love to see you there. Let's get those ears together. And then finally, the next workshop series is, where you want to be at for community giveaways and just more information from the Robin's Nest. There is so much to talk about that I do not talk about on these lives. So if you want more information that's going to make you better at what you do, then